Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. Super happy to have you here for the last day of March. What?
It feels like it just flew by.
It did. March just like came and went. And I'm like, how is it April? We are a fourth of the way through the year? What?
I know. Someone on a stream was like, "Oh yeah, I'm writing down my goals for Q2," and I'm like,
I literally did that yesterday. I did my digital Kanban board on Notion and was like, wow, okay. Also had, thought that I would have gotten those things done in those 3 months, but here we are moving it on to Q2. Okay.
"Exactly. Here we are." Is about the mood.
Here we are. But hopefully you guys can finish the month off strong with us. We will be doing 3 30-minute sprints and chatting in between. You're free to do writerly and non-writerly related activities.
I will
I will
be
be
eating during the first sprint.
I was supposed to say I will be making and eating dinner for the first sprints. I also I finally filmed the pronunciations. I wanted to make a reel about it, the pronunciation guide for Diamond Bright and Broken. So,
Yay!
so I'm gonna try to post that today, and then hopefully I'll have time to work on the sequel, which I made a lot of progress this month. But let's see. I think most people here know who I am. But for anyone lurking or watching the replay, I'm Holly Davis, author of A Diamond Bright and Broken. Thank you. Hard at work on the sequel that people are looking forward to. This is a tangled retelling with a gender bent Flynn writer. There is sapphic romance with biracial female main characters, a disability rep. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. With a wheelchair slash crutch user. So lots of secrets and mysteries. So if that sounds good to you, you will enjoy my book. And I haven't shown in a long time the under the dust jacket, the embossed emblems. So you will find out what this is if you check out the book. But yeah, and then it was so funny because I was looking at this author event on June 21st that someone had recommended to me. And then I got an email for like another author event that's also on June 21st.
Oh
So I was like,
no! Which one are
what?
you gonna do?
Well, so I was like, one of them's an hour away and the other one's like 15 minutes away.
Can you do both, or is that like
But
insane?
one's like all day and the other one's like a couple hours. So I was like, I had already submitted my application for the one that's farther away.
And is
So
that
I'm
the
like,
full day one?
that one's only a couple hours. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I was like, well, I heard really good things about that one. So they're supposed to let me know by April 7th, which is also the deadline to submit the form for the other one. So I'm like, okay, I should hear back. Like if I don't
I
get
would
picked,
call them on the 5th. No, the 5th is what.
yeah, the 4th, yeah, the
Yeah,
Friday.
call them on the 4th.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I don't hear back, I guess on Friday, then I'll submit for the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, good, I have a backup. Like they already invited me to something.
And
So
then once you have that info, let me know, because there's a way that I let the people at Simon and Schuster know. And yeah, lots of fun.
yes.
If that's not clear why I'm saying that, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, which published Holly and other titles. Tomorrow, we have our first middle grade novel coming out
I'm so excited.
from the Diary of Agnes Yeager, The Secrets of Silverleaf Academy. And you can see that Holly actually blurbed this book.
Yay.
And I'm so excited. It's our first middle grade. It's our first paperback. It's our first novel where it's completely done by one person. And by that, I mean the author did all of the art inside. This author has another book with some art in it, but that was done by someone else. And then the author did the cover art.
Ah.
And it's just so good.
It's so good. My Twinkie's here. Heather will love the middle grade.
I think a lot of people will like this,
Yes,
even if
boys seem fun.
you're, not of middle grade age. Like, I think it's still going to be really good. So
Yay, I'm excited. Yes, and I pre-ordered my copy because I'm like, I need the real deal, the physical
yeah,
physical copy for my shelves and to reread someday.
and it's so fun because look, we have purple font
Yes.
on top of illustrations. So and just so much fun. The art style, it is a character's diary. For people who don't like prologues, the first chapter, you're going to be like, oh, it's a prologue. I can skip it. You cannot skip it. It is not long. And it also, you will be very, very confused by everything that happens if you skip it. So.
Yes, you'll want to read it. Tons of surprises in there. Surprises like it snowing in Nevada, which I didn't know that can happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So super fun for
A lot of
Regina.
sass. There are emojis.
It's just so fun, and like it's just, yeah, the voice is good, the emojis are so cute, the art is fun, like it just adds so much. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
There are creatures and diagrams, and it's so much fun. So please
Yay.
get it if you haven't already.
Yay. Also wanted to say hi to Janine, where it is a hot box in Florida.
So sorry.
Ooh, let us know the writerly news. Not about you. Okay. Hopefully it's good writerly news.
And not drama of people of what was happening on threads where people were. It was bad. It was bad. I'm not gonna.
I read Lady. Do you follow Lady Whistle threads?
Yes.
Okay. There was something I'm like, can you please name drop some of these people so that I know who they are? But I'm just like,
if you go to Jessie Elliott's threads account, she replied to someone with the disrespectfully comma and then the rest of a sentence. And if you look up at it, then you'll see like, oh, that in 2025, people, come on. So
got it. Good to know. I'm gonna stop.
That was my time last night. Before I was continuing to proofread a book. So I need to do that tonight, like a lot. I actually got a good amount done yesterday, but I need to do more. I'd like to finish it by the end of tomorrow. I don't think the end of tonight is a realistic goal.
Zuko, oh my goodness. Really? Oh shoot. Okay. You might not be able to hear him as much.
No, we can't.
Zuko. Sometimes it snows here in July. Okay. 67 or 68. Okay. That's a good track record for you.
Yeah,
but it has happened.
It's not impossible. It's just highly unlikely.
Yes. And I'm just so happy that Heather's here. She says she loves your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. I was just reading Regina's comment about pre-ordering the book. It is purple and like silver/blonde in places. I went to a salon and they didn't get it quite even, but it looks really cool in person and it looks cool on camera. So I'm not like upset. I just keep adding purple to where I can so it's not yellow. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to look yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the part where, yay, pre-ordered. Oh Oh my goodness.
Oh, I did not hear that, but good.
Whoa, the end of an era. It's
Well,
so
I mean,
sad
given
that
what happened, it should have shut down 2 years ago.
it should have, but I'm just like,
It is the
that's
end
what
of an
got
era,
me. That's what
absolutely.
got me back into writing. Like, who knows if I would have done it. So
No, I mean, I totally agree. A
it's so
lot
sad
of
because this wonderful memory is now tainted with how it's ending, you know?
I know.
So,
The forums were closed indefinitely in 2023.
wow. Where did you see those news that news? So I can check it out during the first sprint. Also, let me put up we've got some good things that we're chatting about. I like the asterisks that you put up too, Janine.
I know. Okay,
Friends is a little spicy. Oh yeah.
nope, that was a year ago. The posts I'm seeing are people talking about it from a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know, Janine.
Yeah.
Send me a link on Insta and I'll post it.
There is a website called nomorimo.org.
No, no mo right. Um.
And it's saying if you're missing the forums and are looking for a better word counter, and then it has all these options and communities, which is nice, and it recommends TrackBear, which I love. So that's
Hey.
good. But that's really funny. But everything I'm finding is in 2024, if not 2023.
Dish the deets. You got to dish the deets. Let's see.
Yeah, and then about the forums and everything, and then end of 2024 as well. Literary Hub wrote NaNoWriMo defends writing with AI and pisses off the audience. Their audience.
Oh yeah.
Or no, pisses off the whole internet. That's what the article is. I was like, yeah, why are you doing that? Like that was written about in the New York Times.
Yeah.
Which I don't respect anymore, but like I don't for a writing thing to have made it to the New York Times. Like, wow, they messed up. So
got good book recs.
Burning Chrome.
Neuromancer.
Next will be Neuromancer.
Nice.
Everyone's going, wow. It dropped an hour ago. It was via email.
Wait.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what email address I was.
Did it go to my spam? Let me see.
I haven't opened one in my last email from them was 2023 in this inbox.
Maybe they're staggering the emails. That's so sad.
Oh my God, did I miss my cousin's housewarming party? Oh no, thank God. Because it went to an email that I don't normally check.
Yeah, I'm looking in my spam and this and
this. Okay. Forget doing the work we have to do. This is what we're spending.
This is very important.
Yeah.
Can you forward the email to me, Janine?
Yeah, and then Holly, I'm going to ask you to forward it to me.
Yes.
Because I don't
have it
I
yet.
don't have it. I don't see it in any of my multiple inbox.
Yes. So, oh, Esther's here. Esther, hello.
Hi, Esther.
No more Rimo. Well, now like Sarah Cannon, aka Heart Breathings, has the Rough Draft Challenge.
Is that different than the HB90?
Yeah, it was to replace Nano in November, but she's actually doing another round in April. So it's happening tomorrow if you want to take part in the Rough Draft Challenge, where you literally like make your own goal, and there's like different tiers, which Diamond is if you write 100K. And then like there's like
wouldn't it be great if Diamond got Diamond tier?
Yeah. So while we're trying to figure it all out, vote for which cat you think is going to win the first race.
I'm gonna vote 7 because it's the closest to my hair color.
And
There's no
Zuko was
purple
all
on
over me.
there.
Yes, so definitely number 1. Um, oh, Ingrid's here. Hello. So did they kaput for yeah. Yes, please forward me the letter. Thank you. Um, and Haley's here. Hello. Just got done with a shower, now catching up on some reading homework. That sounds great.
Also good news because I canceled my stream today because of
Oh,
scheduling conflicts and stuff. I'm not having leg surgery in May, which is nice. I
yay!
don't know when my endometriosis surgery is going to be. I'm having a meeting with the doctor in April. So for all I know, I'm still having a surgery in May, but as of right now, that nothing is confirmed.
Yay, that's such good news. I'm so happy. Woohoo! And then you could just keep up with your supplements and dancing.
Yeah, I just got a ton of new supplements. So hopefully I'll be able to start dancing.
Okay, Zuko, I know. Okay, we can distract ourselves with the the Nomo Raimo during the first sprint.
I mean, the NomoRimo was just a list of like, here are different Reddits and websites where you can like
Yes.
have community.
Right.
I think the ones that AuthorTube has been creating is better, but then
Mhm.
it was like, oh, there's Track Bear and Pacemaker, which had also made their rounds around NaNoWriMo.
Mm.
Wow, I will be reading that.
Yeah. Yep, yep. All right. So, we will start this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the first sprint. And Snowball won. Number 5. Did anyone vote for Snowball? Let's see. I see 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, that means 2's in second place. So
Esther.
Esther, you win. Yay. Oh, I gotta write it down. I was doing my
Yeah.
I was doing my I forgot. I should not put it on these post-it notes. I should just make a Google Doc for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2 Snowball. Okay. I'm doing an experiment, if you guys don't know. I was like, I wonder if there's like a trend or something here.
Yeah, whether by number or color.
Yes. We had some fun people pop in during the sprint. Morgan, Nia, and Jennifer. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I spent that sprint eating dinner and reading the email about Nano, and then I was also listening to the video that they came out with, the state of which anyone can watch, I guess, if you look
I
up.
didn't watch it. I read the
Yeah.
email and I ate dinner. And they're like, "Oh, if we could have clicked delete on like the last chapter, we would." And I'm like, you could have.
Oh.
You could have,
Yeah, I was
handled.
curious.
You could have handled the first stuff before it became that big a problem, instead of
Mhm.
hiding it, so that when it came out, where it's like, "Oh, here's years of proof that you've been suppressing this," and then you didn't have to talk about AI, much less in favor of it, to the point
Yeah.
that you land in the New York Times.
Yeah, so I was curious. I was like, I want to know like what's going to be different in this video, and a lot of it's saying how they've, been in the negative with, losing money and less people participating since 2018, like, so it's been going downhill, and this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. So
2018, though.
yes, yeah, that's why
Like,
I was
I
like,
would
oh,
have
this is
thought it
interesting.
would have risen, like, 2020, 2021,
And it like,
maybe even 2022, and then dropped off in 2023 or something, but I guess not.
yeah, they go into that. There was like a surge, and then it went down,
Okay, okay.
but there was like yeah, this drop off before too. So there's
What
that
was
video if you guys want
happening
to be
in 2018?
distracted.
What's happening in 2018? I mean, a lot, obviously, because the world,
I
but
don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
big
Um,
events in 2018.
I only made my Blue Sky account. I need to actually like go on there, but I will follow you, Regina. Um, because yeah,
There
and
were
I
there were a lot of things in, like, a lot of
oh,
presidential elections in other countries aside from the
mm,
US. So, like, maybe that took up people's time, and then, of course, there are crimes and attacks all over the world. Um,
oh, look at all these things I'm tagged in. Can wealth hide pain? Oh my gosh. 12 days ago. This is great. Okay. I need to go on Blue Sky.
yeah, we're
Um,
doing stuff over there.
oh my gosh.
Brexit. Oh, yeah, that would have been a big one. I don't know. It just seems like 2018, there was a lot of political stuff happening. So maybe people were a little bit too depressing to be writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could
Because
be.
that's all Wikipedia is showing, is like,
Yeah, it's really
there's an
interesting.
Ebola outbreak in the Congo in 2018.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like every year you would look at, though, there would be a ton of things, even things that you hadn't heard of before, but this just seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's just, I was like, do I watch this? And then I was curious to see like, were they going to talk about this stuff? Like, the
Do
obvious thing.
they?
They do. They do.
Okay.
They do talk about it, which is good because I was like, you want to make sure they own up to these things. Um,
So I haven't lost even more respect for them.
exactly. Yeah. So interesting. So hopefully, I'll probably finish that and then I'll post my Instagram reel. But let's see. Esther made dinner, ooh, and paid some bills. Nothing fun. Oh yeah, I also made my eye doctor appointment because these are my last pair of contacts for the month. So I'm like,
Oh, that's
so I also
important.
made that, and then it was so funny because I was like, oh, this is my last pair. Like, what if I like lose them? And then I like ripped the top of the
Yeah.
contact off, but I like did it too forcefully, and then it like
No.
and then I'm like, where's the contact? This is not happening. And so I literally took out my right contact and was ready to put my glasses in, and then I found the contact like on the edge of the sink, and I'm like, oh, there you are. I can put you back in.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky.
I was like literally thinking, oh, this is my last pair, like ha ha ha. And then I'm like, I literally like never do this.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I thought I was gonna have to wear my glasses and then I would have made my appointment tomorrow. But
You are
thankfully I
very
didn't have to.
lucky.
Haley finished the current chapter of this book and set my Q2 and April goals. Yay! Janine about to send off my critique to a great CP. Yay! That's such good news. I should get to writing on the next sprint. Yes, that's at least the next sprint for me, Esther.
I'm doing the blog post for tomorrow's book release.
Yes.
And then I will be continuing to proofread the sequel to Heirs of Bone and Sea.
Yay! I cannot wait for that. Ugh. It's so good. Ugh. Love it, love it, love it. I knew like with the concept, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And then when I actually read it, I was like, oh yeah, I devoured that.
Why can't I view my own Blue Sky account? Oh, there's an error.
What?
Okay, that was weird. I just had to click on it from a different part of the website.
I also should look at all these people that followed me and see. Oh, my husband followed me. Follow back.
That's cute. Yeah, I posted one last night about how earlier's stream was canceled, but how I was going to be on yours tonight. Regina is the one who commented on it, so I will follow you, Regina.
Yay.
Posting Agnes stuff, and we post a lot of memes on Blue Sky. So if anyone wants bookish memes, the Inimitable Books Blue Sky account is like where it's at.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, 12 days ago, we did one for a diamond bright and broken. Can wealth hide pain?
Yeah, that would look so good. Oh, it's funny. This person that followed me, I like didn't read the first part, and I'm like, part-time trampoline coach. Why did they follow me? But then I saw full-time game writer, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's writer in there. Interesting. I'll have to look for more people that I like know.
Today's World Backup Day, so don't forget to back up your novel if you haven't already in a while.
Yeah, no generative AI or no AI, period. Nano has been a slow-burning dumpster fire that now has exploded to bits.
Yeah.
That's their banner.
NaNoWriMo, we should have stopped sooner.
And also, like, because they were losing money, it makes sense that, like, yeah, they couldn't, like, do all the upgrades to the website that we were, like, asking for. Like we were just like, can we, like, have pages like, and not just words for people that are editing and being nano rebels. Like,
I know.
anyways, I'll stop talking about that, but oh, yes, it's did someone respond? Okay, no. It's like a thread/Twitter.
Oh, someone did respond.
Oh, okay, cool.
Regina,
I'm
2 comments down, said,
okay.
"Yes, it's an alternative to Twitter. It's much nicer."
Okay, cool. I was like, I
It's
can't see,
yeah,
even
no
though I
worries.
have these contacts in.
It's very left-leaning, at least from what I've seen. They take any bullying, like, incredibly seriously. Like, people get banned very quickly on there, for bad behavior, and, it's
Good,
very nice.
good.
Happy.
Safe place.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that like threads became became a thing
But now it's
because
starting to get really dramatic, and
it is. Oh, everywhere becomes. Well, I guess Insta isn't, but
it's like they're trying to replace Twitter,
yeah.
headed by another billionaire. And it's like,
I know.
I knew
It's
it
not
wasn't
better.
going to be better. And if people from the Instagram weren't flocking to there, I would have been like, no, we're skipping this one. We're just sticking with Blue Sky.
Yeah, because it was so easy to like follow people and like find people from Insta that helped a lot. But, and like copy your like profile over and stuff. So Morgan's currently working on setting some goals for April. Yay, more Q2 planning. Regina, oh my gosh, the picture. I'm sorry you had that image pop up.
Where?
Here, I'll post.
On what?
Was this like a spam ad?
I'm so confused. Wait.
It was like homely, I think like plump. So then I was like confused. Is homely like modestly I don't, or no, I don't know. I don't know.
No, homely is it's kind of like simple and like what you think of, like, I don't know, like not a super pretty, but not like super. It's like girl next door type of thing. I think there's a better definition on.
Oh, on Blue Sky, it was in a comment on a writer's channel.
It says
Oh,
lacking elegance or refinement, plain. And then there's one that's meaner words. It's not attractive or good looking. But normally it's like when describing a person, normally it's very much just like average. And
I
then
see.
you're normally describing it with you're normally describing places or things.
Got it. We got this face fuzz. Oh my goodness.
Okay, but like I would not call that homely. I would say that's ugly. Like homely doesn't seem insulting enough.
Yeah, I guess so. Ingrid has only about a fifth left to draw on her whip. Woohoo! Hoping to get through pages 217 to 19 during these sprints. Awesome! We will post the second timer while we finish going through the comments. So vote 1 through 10, color or number. It's okay if you vote for one that someone else votes for. 4, okay. Yes, yes. I'm sticking with 5. Let's see. I think that happened a lot. Like, yeah, there was this surge. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was gonna stop talking about. There was this surge, and then people realized that like it burnt them out,
Mm.
or it wasn't like kind of worth it in a way.
Yeah, at least the November part.
Yeah,
But when I stopped doing the November ones, I started doing like the camps more until obviously I just stopped
yeah,
doing them
I
altogether.
loved those because those would like line up with like my editing or whatever. So,
Oh, I missed some
um,
parts with the purple shampoo. There's like
oh.
one blonde streak that like hasn't been toned. I'm sorry. Esther saying I don't like threads as heavily. Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I
I want to
really
delete one
want.
without saying, aw.
I mean, if it weren't for like that's aside from book talk, where most of AuthorTube is centered, like on a other than YouTube site,
Mhm.
I think I personally would have deleted stuff.
Yeah,
But for Inimitable books, I
that's
have to be
fair.
there anyway, so tis what it is.
Well, on that note, we will get started with our second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the second sprint, and Zuko won! Yay!
I'm happy for
You
you.
did not fail me. I'm glad I stuck with him, because if I went with someone else, I would have been like, now you win. Well, did anyone else go with Zuko? No. Actually, didn't 5 win the first time too?
5.
Actually, you know what? I wrote down who won by. No, I
I
did
thought
write
you
who.
were writing number and color both. 'Cause that was the point.
Yeah, I did, but I couldn't. I was like, did I write
Esther
who
won
won?
last time. Esther picked number 2.
Okay, so I wrote who won
No,
by
no, 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 no. Regina
default.
said, well, number 5 won, and then Esther won by default. But yes, number 5 won last time.
Oh, okay. So I think I picked Snowball, but then I wrote down the wrong number. Okay. Have to be accurate here.
Yeah.
Yay. So I finished watching that YouTube video, and then I was working on posting the video, which I realized is going to take me a long time because I'm like putting the caption of each word.
Oh, that's such a pain in the butt. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, I just realized, like, maybe I can do the closed captioning, but then I'll still have to probably change.
Well, you can have it automatically done and then go back in and edit it, but it's still better than typing from the get-go.
Yeah, because like typing each word is like, I'm like, this is
I've
gonna
done it
take
both ways.
so
I mean, the second
long.
way doesn't necessarily like save a ton of time, but it
Mm,
saves enough time that it's worth it. Also, a lot of your words, aside from the ones that you're pronouncing, are normal and would be fine. Whereas mine, when I'm saying like CP or beta reader and like inimitable books, like sometimes it gets it right and other times it doesn't. And I'm just like, I don't.
yeah, I have to figure out. Yeah, so you think editing the closed captioning?
Yeah, like have YouTube automatically generate it and then
Mhm. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't even think about that until now, and that would help me out a lot. um, Rebecca popped in during that sprint and finished her revision, sent the story off to beta readers, and is working on the dreaded synopsis. Dun dun dun. um,
I like the synopsis. I like the book description. I like the parts that people are like, how am I supposed to condense my book down to this? And I'm like, well, I write it first and then make sure my book stays on track. So
yeah, that's what I need to do, and then like edit it if it changes as I'm writing or editing the draft, and then it'll actually like, yeah, be easier to have instead of doing it all from the beginning, or doing it all at the end rather.
yeah.
Um, how did you do during that sprint?
I had to run payroll and I forgot that a software that I use, the person should be entering their hours through that versus a different thing. So I had to copy their hours from one software to another.
Oh man.
If it was just straight there. So in the future, I'm gonna like tell them and be like, "Hey, when you come back from your vacation, please do it this way instead of the other way."
Oh, because they're on vacation now?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah, that'll make your life a little easier.
I mean, like it didn't take that long, but it took longer than I expected. Like it took the whole sprint. I thought it was going to take 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically took 25 minutes. And then the other 5 minutes was me sending the same text to multiple people being like, if you'd like to help support the book release tomorrow, here are images you can use. Um, so.
Yes, Esther's trying to save you.
Yeah.
Esther got 325 words. Yay. Nice. Haley read another chapter and started the next. I still have about 15 pages left, then I have to read something else for another class. You're making good progress. Woohoo. Ingrid got stuck on a piano where I wanted perspective, that I'm not good at drawing at all. So spent a lot of time working that out. Oh, I'm sure that was, is it like a downward or like an upward? Which one is the tricky one?
I mean, I can't do art, so I admire anyone who can. So congratulations.
Yeah, very impressive. More artistic people. Regina wrote in her journal and played piano. Hey, what songs did you play? Sounds fun. I wish I kept up with the piano, but I played that through 8th grade, and then when I went to high school, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have time," and just like stopped. But I also was really bad at like practicing.
I was really
So
bad at practicing. I think I did it from like 3rd to 6th grade. I was not a good piano student. I like also my problem is I would memorize
Yep.
the song. So I'm really bad at sight reading.
That was me.
I'm
That was
so bad at sight reading, and everyone in my family who can like play an instrument is like, "Oh yeah, sight reading." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know it's the better way. I just don't know how to do it."
Yes. No, that was I'll never forget, and I think it was The Midnight Rider was the song, but I was doing the talent show, and I played the piano, and I had the sheet music in front of me, but I just started playing playing from my memory, and then I just had like a brain fart and just like
Oh
stopped, and then
no.
I was trying to look and I had no idea where I left off, and I just walked off the stage. I was like into because I would have had to start all over again.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was me. I was a memorizer.
The first song I ever really learned was Seasons of Love from Rent.
Oh.
Because he let me pick like once we were done with like the this is how you learn parts. So
Yes.
I did Seasons of Love. I did I'm Not That Girl from Wicked. What else? On My Own from Les Mis.
Oh, wow.
I feel like there was at least one other, but I'm blanking. Oh my God, the Green Day song "Time of Our Life," "Time of Your Life." What?
Oh,
It's something.
you hope you had the time of your life. Time
Yeah,
of your life? Yeah.
I think.
It's such a good
Yeah,
song.
I'm like I can't remember what the pronoun is. It's called "Good Riddance," but everyone calls it "Time of Your Life," which is what because that's the chorus. Yeah, time.
Oh
Of
shoot, I
Your
didn't
Life.
realize it was called Good. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I know this song, but if you ask me like who sang it and what's the title, I'd be like, oh.
I knew it was Green Day, and I'm like, I can't remember the pronoun if it's our or your. Which is one
Okay.
letter difference. And then it was like, yeah, I know it's technically called Good Riddance, but no one else.
It's
Um,
it's your.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Misty Jazz. Nice.
Regina, I've seen ads for this guy on YouTube who's like, oh, I'll teach you how to play chords and sight read, and you'll be able to play any song ever. And I'm like, I don't have a piano to practice on, and I just don't have time. And like, I wish this had existed when I was younger, because then I think I would be in a good spot now.
Cool. Yeah, that would be fun. I had a piano and my keyboard, and then yeah, once I stopped, I was like, we're getting rid of those.
Yeah.
Rebecca was a memorizer too. um, that's so funny. Yeah, I think because I tried violin because
I had to
my
take
older
violin.
sister did violin, and then
Oh.
I didn't like it, so it
I
was
was
either
forced to
2nd grade or 3rd grade where I switched to piano.
my school forced us to take violin, and our teacher was in the orchestra for Phantom of the Opera
Oh wow.
and like was super talented, but our concerts were always like all of us struggling. Like I probably sounded the best because I actually did practice that instrument.
Yeah.
But like we all sounded horrible, and then she's playing like this beautiful, complicated thing over it as if to hide it. It's like you're not hiding anything. No. So my school was weird. They made us do certain things. It's like no one wanted to do this, so no one's gonna practice it. Whereas I thought it was cool, wanted to learn it, and then it was just like,
Oh.
it's really hard. I wasn't good at it, but it wasn't that I didn't try.
I knew the Star Wars theme was my favorite one because I did that for like my classmates and stuff when we were like waiting like for our musical practice, or that was just a lot of fun because everyone knew that one, so it felt cool because I definitely was not cool.
That's funny.
Ralph's reading Johnny Mnemonic. That was a tongue twister for me because I wanted to say mnemonic. And halfway through my final proofread before I start formatting my novella towards a publication this summer. Yay!
Woo!
Woohoo! Woohoo! That's exciting. Do you have an exact date yet? Or not yet? Blue Sky, that would take 15 minutes 90 so far. Oh, it's, you're making it worth it to like, get everything right, find people, start posting a little. Stick figures take me a long time, so.
This was back when I was saying I couldn't do art.
Oh yeah, slightly from below at a 3/4 angle. Oof. And the character's sitting on a bed.
Okay. Can you like take a picture of yourself from that angle and use that as a reference?
Oh. Yeah, because that's tricky.
Because that's what I see people on YouTube who can do art do when they get stuck, is they find a reference.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Everyone's saying they like Green Day and are going to now listen to
the Guz.
Guzheng.
Oh, Guzheng? Guzheng?
Yeah. It looks like And then I've looked into the Norwegian zither, but those aren't really produced at all anymore.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of that before.
I've heard of zither, but I didn't know that there were different kinds.
Chinese plucked zither.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a good trivia question.
I knew it because I'd gone to the pavilion at Epcot years ago, and someone was playing it, and then more recently there was that book, Strike the Zither.
Yes.
So
that's on my TBR. Oh. Roth listening to grunge? What? That's great.
I watched a YouTube video, not a YouTube video, an Instagram reel, and it was like when you're polyamorous and it's like a friend enters your car and is like, I don't get why everyone else wanted to take the bus, and then like the person starts playing music, and the person who has said that, who's the passenger, is like holding on for dear life as it goes from like Britney Spears to Black Parade, and then to like Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie, and then it's like all over the place. And so I sent it to people. I was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, love
I'm
it
the
so
same
much.
way.
I love it so much. Oh wow.
Regina's offering to give me piano lessons when I have time in the future.
Nice. She's actually memorizing the Star Wars theme. Nice.
Cool.
How many bells? Cool. All right, you guys, let's pull up our final kitty race timer of the night.
Esther used to play trombone.
What? Cool.
I think you'd like the Hadestown soundtrack, Esther. There's a lot of trombone in that. It's very jazzy inspired music. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. Oh, it's so good. Maybe I'll put on the Hadestown vinyl that I have.
Yes.
It's been like 2 weeks since I've listened to the music. That's enough time, right?
I haven't seen the musical, so.
It is so good. And If you get a chance to see it, you should see it, Holly.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to. Oh, cool. It's on my radar.
But the people who were, at the Wicked chat yesterday, where Esther and I were guests, if you haven't seen Wicked the musical, but you've seen
Yes.
Wicked the movie, I think you should see Wicked the musical. But if you're like,
Mhm.
that's not near me anytime soon, and Hadestown is near you sooner, that's
Go
also
see
very
Hades
fitting.
Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good I was lurking, so I was lurking in the chat and just like learned so many things. It was very entertaining.
I want to pick like the light gray / almost white ones, but if you can tell it's actually white, then
Mhm.
I don't know if that's cheating too much to be like, I'm taking two colors, of which
Yeah,
there are
there's two
multiple
like
each. So there are like two white, but then there's like, I think number 3 is like a really pale gray. And
mhm.
then the second to last one's a gray. So like, I guess those are my picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 29 and number 3, I think.
Yeah,
But then
yeah,
there's one
those
in
are
the
light
middle
gray.
after the purple one and before the like
Oh
orange.
yeah, so you get 3 chances.
I didn't pick that color because of that, but I do think I
Light
get 3
gray.
chances.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna say number 2, blue, bluey. I'm gonna go with bluey. I'm not even gonna say
Apparently,
blue.
there was an
Going with the dark
episode of
blue.
Bluey that broke people because it was like them when like they're older and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" So
Oh my gosh, they were older? That's
I don't know. I don't watch Bluey religiously, so I
Yeah,
don't know the arc of the story and how it's been going. I've just seen some random episodes when I've like
same.
babysat my little cousins.
Same. When I go to my writer friends who have children, that's when. All right, let's go back to the beginning. All right. We'll see if Bluey wins. We will start this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the final sprints.
I had
Did
3
you
chances
win?
to win, and I did not, because that is a bluish gray that I did not pick.
No! Did anyone go for 19?
29, 17, and like 2 or 3 would have been my
7, 10, 1, 8.
chances to win.
No. I guess well next is 7, so
Regina!
Regina, you won! Yay! You won the big race, as Raph said. Oh, I'm not even on the screen, man.
I'm half cut off with 29, and I am fully on it with 17.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there have been times where I haven't been on the screen at all, so I'll take it.
Yeah, there's like the whole, it's
Not
all
to
like the
win, but yeah.
it's all like the reddish, orange, and gray, like most of those colors up there.
And then Zuko's on there as
Yeah, Garfield. Well,
24.
oh, so then Raph won too because Garfield's second, and so where's my list?
Regina and Raph, the 2
Yay,
R's for Garfield.
Garfield. My gosh. Oh, here I don't know how it swept over here.
Your real life cat swiped it. Was like, stop paying attention to the fake ones. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is pouring outside.
Oh
It was
no.
like really nice out today. So I'm lucky it wasn't raining when I was out.
Oh shoot. It was doing that yesterday. It rained really badly where I was like surprised. It was just like a whirlwind, like where I thought it like there was the like a ALEXA was like, oh, there is a chance of a tornado warning in your area. But then like by the time I listened to it, like the rain had stopped. So it was literally it sounded so bad for like 2 seconds. But yeah, thankfully we're getting snow, we're getting rainstorms.
It's all over the
Oh
place.
yes. Um, I'm not even on the screen. Yeah, so I posted, oh my gosh, the closed captioning
Did
saved
you
me
finish
so
it?
much time. It did. It was good. Like
Yay!
there were only, some that I needed to change, but like most of them were good. So that saved me so much. So I
Good,
posted that.
good.
That's on
I'm
Instagram.
glad you brought it up, so I could be like, oh no, 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 don't do that all from scratch.
I don't like do use closed captioning very often, so I like forgot that that was a thing. But yeah, so if you guys want to see if you were pronouncing things right or wrong,
In a diamond right and broken.
yes.
I surprisingly did really well. And I just like, I don't know. I'm bad at pronouncing fantasy stuff off the get go. And then with names, like when I've been live streaming, I'm always like, is it this, or this? And someone will be like, it's that. And I'm like, okay, well, there might be a lag. So you're going to have to tell me if the first, second, or third option that I said is correct because I'm saying it like an English person, like a French person, and like an Asian person. Like there are 3 different ways to treat vowels that I know of.
Right.
I'm sure if I knew like Arabic or something, there'd be like 5 million more ways to treat vowels, but I just, I'm always like, I don't know. I'm going to take a stab. I hope I'm not offending anyone,
Ooh, I like the
Then with
braid.
Oh, yeah, I
Ooh.
just wanted it out of my face. I did,
Your Violet Sorengale. Sorry.
I did the newsletter for tomorrow to celebrate, from the Diary of Agnes Yeager. So I had that, and then my brain was like, "You did enough work today," which I really didn't. Most of the work I did today was like other stuff. So tomorrow I'm really gonna have to work. But it was like, you know what? You did the important stuff, which is true. And
Yeah.
now you're gonna do nothing but watch Brad half succeed at doing an 18th century hairstyle from reading instructions. Like he did half of it right, and then the second half is way too modern.
No.
Oh.
You were so close.
I know, he was. And then it ended up looking like a Margaret Thatcher thing instead. And I'm like,
Good job. Good job.
yeah, I'm like, you tried, Brad. You got a C. You could have been an A had you understood what the second half of the instructions.
You didn't understand the assignment. Let's see. Esther got 548 words and almost done with this chapter. Woo! You're good like that. Like you get like 300, 400, then 500. Like you do that staircase climbing with each sprint, which I tend to do. So that's cool to see.
I am like so the opposite. In writing sprints, I'm normally like out of the gate and then it's diminishing returns, but still you add it up and it's something when I'm writing my own stuff at all, which has not been for a while.
Oh.
Maybe sometime in April, probably
I was gonna say Q2.
I mean, I think it's more like a Q3 thing, honestly, because Q2 is book in April tomorrow, book in May, and then there's a book in August, and then after that I have a break until a book comes out in October and then December. So I mean, we'll see. But this is why I don't set goals around my own writing anymore. It's just like
yeah, it'll be like
it happens when it happens.
Yeah, a random thing
for when it does, but I can no longer be upset when it doesn't because it's just unrealistic.
Exactly. Aw. Oh, yeah, April showers is coming. Or already here, rather.
Yeah, I think it was raining hard last night as well, but it wasn't like as audible. I don't really know why.
I can't hear it.
I mean, it's not like, I mean, when it's raining hard, you hear it no matter what because of how my building is built and like the number of ledges that exist outside windows. So technically it should have been as loud yesterday as it is now, but maybe I was too tired yesterday and just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's good if you don't hear it. Blade Runner. Oh, yeah. Cyberpunk weather.
Yeah.
Yay! Ingrid finished the panel of doom.
I love the parentheses part of this comment even more.
I love it. Good for conquering, getting over the hill. And Haley said I got all the reading done, reread this poem a couple more times. All I'm getting out of it is hopeless romantic, and it successfully reignited my childhood love for poetry. Aww. I love that. Yeah, that's how I started. Like my creativity was writing poetry and songs, and then fanfics, and then original fiction. So there's been this progression.
When I was a kid, I was apparently narrating stories to my mom, and she typed them out. And then I either took a class or went through a weird writing poetry kick on my own. One was definitely, I think the ones that my mom talks about all the time are definitely for a creative writing class, and I like cringe every time.
Oh no.
She reads them. I'm like, poetry was not my thing. I was very good at analyzing poetry for like English class, but oof, I am not a poet and I know it, and that's fine.
Oh, that rhymed.
And I'm okay with it. But then I very quickly went to novels. Even before I was in a class, I was like, okay, you have to write a short story. And I'm like, how does one write a short story without making it into a novel? Like, how does one make it self-contained so that it doesn't just feel like a chapter that should be part of a bigger thing?
Yeah.
Which I did eventually learn how to do, but it's still not where my heart is. So that's why I still take forever to write novels instead.
It's a whole other skill set. So it's been raining there for Haley too. Oh no, the track meet. No.
Might get rescheduled later this week if it stays bad like this.
I hope it stops raining.
Yeah, but also it's better to get it rescheduled than like potentially have runners slipping and injuring themselves in mud or something. So
Yeah, that's true. Kudos to you too. Yeah, kudos to the people that can write poetry. Kudos to the track runners. Oh,
kudos to the people who could play piano with like sight reading
yes, yes.
because it wasn't us.
And who actually practice, yes. Uh, all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me for the last day of March. Ah! Um, I will be scheduling the sprints for April sometime this week.
Sign
And
me up for all of them.
okay, cool. Perfect. And I will be around for all of them, for all the Mondays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. over on Twitch.
Yay.
Start
Join
the
Zara
month
there.
off right.
Nice. I love it. I will try to lurk, do my usual lurking.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I hope you have a good start to April, a good rest of the week. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow or Zara will see you tomorrow on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.